You didn't notice the moment sleep started to slip away, but your body did. You used to fall asleep the moment your head hit the pillow. Sleep felt like a gift you didn't have to ask for. But lately, the nights have grown longer. You toss. You turn. You check the clock again. You tell yourself it's just aging, that it's normal. But deep down, you wonder, why does rest no longer feel restful? The truth is your body hasn't forgotten how to sleep. It's simply waiting for the right signals. And those signals, they don't come in a pill. They come in the food you eat before bed. Certain foods, gentle, healing, deeply nourishing, can send your body a message it still remembers. You are safe. You can let go now. In this article, we'll explore 5 simple foods that have helped thousands of older adults not just fall asleep but stay asleep. No medications. No side effects. Just nature. Just you and your body. Reconnecting with something ancient and essential. Deep, restful, healing sleep. So, if you've been lying awake, this might be the beginning of a quieter night. Feel free to share whatever's on your mind in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe. We'd be honored to walk alongside you on your journey to a healthier, stronger life. Fruit 1. Bananas, the gentle muscle relaxer. What if one fruit could ease your legs, calm your nerves, and cradle you into sleep? It's easy to overlook something as simple as a banana. We see it every day at breakfast tables, in lunch bags, or sliced over cereal. But after 60, this humble fruit becomes more than just a snack. It becomes a gentle invitation for your body to rest. Bananas are rich in magnesium and potassium, 2 minerals that quietly do powerful work behind the scenes. They help relax your muscles, soothe your nervous system, and balance the body's electrical impulses, especially those that affect your heartbeat and muscle contractions. Have you ever experienced nighttime leg cramps? That sudden, sharp tension in your calf or foot that pulls you out of sleep? Chances are, your body is low in these 2 minerals. Magnesium acts like nature's tranquilizer. It calms your nerves and smooths out the minor spasms that can keep you tossing and turning. Potassium, on the other hand, helps regulate fluid balance and muscle control. Together, they're a dream team for a peaceful night. But it's not just about minerals. Bananas also contain tryptophan, a natural amino acid that helps your brain produce serotonin, the feel-good hormone. Serotonin then converts into melatonin, the hormone responsible for signaling that it's time to sleep. This isn't theory, it's biology working in harmony with nutrition. Many seniors unknowingly become deficient in magnesium and potassium as they age, especially if they're taking medications for blood pressure, heart conditions, or diuretic. That's why something as small as a banana before bed can make a noticeable difference. And it's not only about the nutrients. The act of eating a banana, peeling it slowly, chewing it mindfully can itself become a kind of bedtime ritual, a signal to your mind and body that the day is ending, and rest is welcome. You don't need to eat a lot. Just 1 medium-sized banana about 30-60 minutes before bed is enough. Pair it with a handful of nuts or a cup of warm milk for even better results. It's a simple choice. But sometimes, simple is what we need most, especially in a world that moves too fast. So tonight, if your legs feel tight, if your mind is racing, or if you just want to sleep without interruption, reach for a banana. Let nature do the rest. Number 2. Cherries, nature's melatonin booster. What if the answer to your sleepless nights wasn't in a pill, but in a handful of cherries? There's something quietly magical about cherries. Sweet, tart, and vibrant. They don't just please the taste buds, they speak to something deeper in the body. Especially as we age, when sleep becomes lighter, shorter, or more fragmented, Cherries offer a natural way to restore balance. What makes them special? One word: melatonin. Melatonin is the hormone your brain naturally releases when it's time to sleep. It's like a gentle whisper to your body that says, "You can slow down now." But as we get older, our bodies often produce less melatonin, making it harder to fall asleep or stay asleep through the night. Tart cherries, especially Montmorency cherries, are one of the very few natural food sources of melatonin. They don't just trigger melatonin production, they actually contain it. That means you're not relying on a supplement, you're getting the real thing, just as nature intended. In several studies, older adults who consumed tart cherry juice daily reported improved sleep duration and better sleep efficiency. They weren't groggy the next day. They didn't become dependent. Their sleep simply got easier. But it's not just about melatonin. Cherries also provide antioxidants, particularly anthocyanins, which help reduce inflammation, hidden cause of poor sleep in many seniors. Inflammation in the body can make you feel restless, sore, or uncomfortable at night. Cherries quietly work against that. If you've been taking sleep aids and waking up feeling foggy, or worrying about the long-term effects of pills, consider this. Cherries may offer a safer, gentler alternative. How to use them? Try a small glass, around 8 ounces, of unsweetened tart cherry juice about an hour before bedtime, or enjoy a small handful of dried tart cherries as an evening snack. Make it part of your nightly rhythm. Sit down, turn the lights low, and let the ritual tell your nervous system, it's time to let go. Sleep doesn't always need to be forced. Sometimes, it simply needs to be invited. Number 3. Oats, the blood sugar balancer. A warm bowl of oats before bed? It might just be the key to sleeping through the night. We often think of oats as a breakfast food. But when it comes to restful sleep, especially for older adults, they deserve a place at your evening table too. Here's why. Your blood sugar levels play a quiet but crucial role in whether you stay asleep or not. If your blood sugar drops too low during the night, your body releases stress hormones like cortisol to bring it back up, and that, unfortunately, can wake you up. Oats offer a gentle solution. They contain complex carbohydrates, which take longer to digest than simple carbs. This slow breakdown helps maintain stable blood sugar levels throughout the night, preventing the kind of spikes and crashes that interrupt deep sleep. But oats don't stop there. They're also a natural source of tryptophan, an amino acid that helps your brain produce serotonin, which then converts into melatonin, the sleep hormone. And there's more. Oats are rich in vitamin B6, a cofactor that helps convert tryptophan into serotonin more efficiently. Without enough B6, your body can't use tryptophan properly. So even if you eat tryptophan-rich foods, they won't be as effective. That's why oats are so powerful. They offer both the ingredient and the tools to use it. Let's not forget the comfort factor. A warm bowl of oats in the evening is soothing. It slows your thoughts. It softens your mood. It tells your body that it's time to stop digesting the day and start embracing rest. You can enhance your oats even more by adding cinnamon, which helps regulate blood sugar, chia seeds for healthy fats and fiber, a drizzle of honey to round out the flavor with natural sweetness. This isn't just food, it's a bedtime message. So, if you find yourself waking up at 2 or 3 a.m., restless or hungry, consider what you ate before bed. Then, tomorrow night, try a bowl of oats. Let your body rest without interruption. Sometimes the path to better sleep isn't in what we remove, It's in what we nourish. Number 4. Warm milk, the childhood secret that still works. Remember how your parents gave you a glass of warm milk before bed? Turns out, they were onto something wise. Long before we understood the chemistry of sleep, we understood comfort. And few things are more comforting, more quietly grounding, than a warm cup of milk before bed. But it's not just nostalgia at work here. It's science too. Warm milk contains a combination of calcium, tryptophan, and protein, a trio that works together to encourage deep, restful sleep. Let's break it down. Tryptophan, as we've seen, is the amino acid that helps your brain produce serotonin, which then becomes melatonin, your body's natural sleep switch. Calcium supports this process by helping the brain convert tryptophan into melatonin more efficiently. And protein, especially the slow-digesting kind found in milk, casein, helps sustain your body through the night, preventing mid-sleep hunger or blood sugar dips. But beyond nutrients, milk holds something more emotional. For many of us, drinking warm milk before bed was part of a loving routine. It came with the gentle hush of bedtime, the closing of a day, the sense of safety. That emotional layer can still speak to your nervous system, telling it, it's okay to let go now. Even for those who didn't grow up with the habit, starting now can be powerful. A nightly ritual, like warm milk, is more than a beverage. It's a signal, a pause, a moment of soft transition. You can even customize it. Add a pinch of nutmeg or cinnamon for flavor and relaxation. Stir in a small spoonful of honey, which can slightly raise insulin levels and help tryptophan enter the brain more easily. Or try golden milk, a blend of warm milk with turmeric, ginger, and black pepper for anti-inflammatory effects. Concerned about lactose? There are options. Lactose-free milk, almond milk, or oat milk fortified with calcium and protein can offer similar benefits. The warmth and ritual matter just as much as the milk itself. So if your nights have been filled with worry, if your body aches from the day, or if your thoughts keep spinning, give yourself a cup of warm milk. You're not trying to force sleep. You're inviting it gently, patiently, the way a child invites dreams. Number 5. Pumpkin seeds, the tiny sleep powerhouse. They may be small, but don't underestimate their power to help you sleep. When it comes to bedtime foods, pumpkin seeds often go unnoticed. They're not as sweet as cherries, not as creamy as milk, and not as comforting as oats. But inside each tiny seed lies a trio of nutrients that make it a true sleep ally, especially for older adults. Let's start with magnesium. Magnesium plays a quiet but critical role in calming the nervous system. It helps regulate the brain's GABA receptors. Those are the same receptors that help your mind stop racing at night. When magnesium is low, sleep becomes lighter, more fragile. You might wake up more often, or struggle to fall asleep in the first place. Pumpkin seeds are one of the richest natural sources of magnesium. Just a small handful, about 1 ounce, delivers nearly 40% of your daily needs. But that's just the beginning. These seeds also provide zinc, a mineral that supports healthy melatonin production and tryptophan, the same sleep-promoting amino acid found in oats and bananas. The combination of magnesium, zinc, and tryptophan is incredibly effective at signaling the body to slow down, unwind, and prepare for sleep. What makes pumpkin seeds even more special is their anti-anxiety effect. Many seniors lie awake not from pain or hunger but from worry, a racing mind, a troubled heart. Magnesium helps reduce cortisol levels, the stress hormone that can interfere with your ability to fall asleep. Zinc, meanwhile, supports immune function and brain health, both of which are linked to emotional well-being. Eating pumpkin seeds regularly may not knock you out like a pill, but they gently restore your body's natural rhythm. No dependency, no next day grogginess, just subtle, steady improvement. Here's how to enjoy them. Eat them raw or lightly roasted, unsalted. Add to your evening oatmeal or yogurt. Blend into smoothies with banana and milk for a sleep-friendly snack. Or just chew them slowly, mindfully, as part of your wind-down ritual. And because pumpkin seeds are also rich in fiber and healthy fats, they help you feel satisfied longer, preventing late-night snacking or blood sugar dips that might wake you up. One small habit, one small handful, one more step toward peaceful sleep. In a world full of quick fixes and noisy solutions, pumpkin seeds are quiet. But sometimes, the quietest things make the deepest difference. Healing through rest. You don't need to fight for sleep. You need to remember how to welcome it. Aging changes many things, our routines, our bodies, even how we experience the night. But it doesn't take away our right to rest. In fact, it's as we grow older that rest becomes more sacred, more necessary, and more healing. Too often, seniors are told, this is just part of getting older. But trouble sleeping is not a punishment for age. It's a message from the body, asking for gentler care, better nourishment, a slower rhythm. And the truth is, you already have what you need. You don't need expensive supplement. You don't need a cabinet full of pills. You don't need to trick your body into sleeping. You just need to work with it, not against it. The 5 foods we explored today, banana, tart cherries, oats, milk, and pumpkin seeds, aren't just nutrients. They're a language your body understands. They speak of safety, of warmth, of steady energy, and calming signals. They tell your nervous system, you can rest now. You are safe. And the rituals around them, the slicing of a banana, the stirring of oats, the gentle sipping of warm milk, can become anchors in your evening. They mark the transition between day and night, between doing and being, between stress and surrender. And maybe the most powerful message of all is this: you are worthy of rest. Not when everything's done, not when everyone else is taken care of, but now because you exist, because your body is asking, because your spirit needs it. Sleep is not a weakness. It's strength in another form. It's where the mind resets, the muscles rebuild, the heart is comforted. It's where healing begins not just physically, but emotionally and spiritually, too. If you've been lying awake, night after night, wondering if your best rest is behind you, please hear this. It's not. Better sleep is still possible. And it doesn't start in a pharmacy. It starts in your kitchen. It starts in your quiet choices. It starts in how kindly you speak to your own needs. Tonight, choose softness. Turn off the harsh lights. Put down the worry. Reach for something simple and good. Let your last moments of the day be full of care for yourself. And if this message reached you, if it gave you even a moment of peace, please pass it on. Someone else may need this reminder too. Leave a comment below. What helps you sleep better? And if you'd like more support, more gentle guidance on aging with grace, click subscribe. We're not here to promise miracles. We're here to remind you that you're not alone, and that rest, real rest, is still yours to reclaim.